When you're writing a nonfiction book, especially one that's instructional, it's far too easy to get into your own head. I'm Pat Iyer. I've written and edited several chapters for several books on medical topics. My challenge was to make this information understandable to an attorney audience. You get into the delusion of, well, if it's perfectly clear to me, it must be perfectly clear to my reader. So why do I need to explain it now? When we ask these questions, we forget that our job in writing books is not only to know, but to explain. I have no trouble tying my shoelaces, but anyone who's ever taught a small child knows that none of us are born knowing how to do it. You'll almost certainly have had the experience of trying to read an instruction manual, watch a video, or listen to a technical support person who really isn't supporting you. In each of these situations, you may have asked yourself why the people who produce this information or instructions don't realize that we're trying to absorb this material because we don't have the information they're supposed to be providing. You don't want to make that mistake, and you can avoid it by getting feedback. If your book is aimed at a specific audience, managers in a service industry, public relations people, or some specialized field, give your manuscript to selected people in this field. Preferably do this at the first draft stage. Ask if it communicates what you want to teach and share. For a more general subject, such as how to plant an indoor herbal garden, learning how to meditate, choose people who are likely to be interested in the content. Listen to your readers' responses without getting defensive. This is a whole nother subject. And use what works for you. You and your readers will benefit from having another pair of eyes on your work. If you'd like to talk about how we can work together with me as your editor to make sure your book is understandable to your audience, contact me through my website at patiyer.com.